Welcome back, everybody, to the Filmmaker Focus Poll. Today I have something new to present to you guys. I just want to, before I hop on the video, apologize for last week. I was not able to do a live due to technical issues, and it really pains me to have to do that because I love this feeling I am getting right now, just being live, because it's a rush and I love being put on the spot. So here we go. Welcome back. Carsonist from Creationist. I know I'm giving two intros this time, but I'm about to introduce a whole new guy. Now, the Filmmaker Focus poll is no longer the poll anymore. It is actually just the Filmmaker Focus. And that's because I'll actually talk about that a little bit later in this video, but I wanted to keep it a little more generalized and very easy for myself to set up and for you guys to kind of feel a little more included along for any future episodes. And so they're no longer physical objects, they're not elements. I mean, they are elements, but now they are... I'm just so excited to show you guys. Here it is. I have created the deck. Yes, I did spend the time to design each one of these, and I will show them as I go throughout them. And I'm just really excited to show you guys. And it's a great way for me to keep consistent with whatever I'm thinking throughout the days, and it's something I can always keep on me if need be. Now, this is the new, it's got fingerprints on it already, this is the new logo for the Filmmaker Focus. It's supposed to be able to be legible both upside down and straight, because that's how playing cards are supposed to be. I also like the little fact that there's a little bit more spacing on the focus, so you can really focus on it. Also, thank you for the live streamer currently in. I really appreciate you coming out tonight. I did give a little announcement on IG. Don't know if you saw it on there, but I'm happy to have you, and I'm happy for everyone who watched the prior one that actually did pretty well. So hopping right in to number one is preparation. I'm sure you guys are not even shocked on this one. And that is because I don't think you can ever be prepared enough. I really got hit 2 days ago. I was going to shoot a house, and I've been falling off of my method, my process, and by that I mean I didn't bring extra batteries. I've been packing up, but for this shoot I didn't pack up. I was like, let me go light. And going light, there's nothing wrong with that. I definitely am an advocate for trying to go minimalist, even though I'm far from. But you're gonna make mistakes if you don't prep, and I really am going to make sure I'm doing better at that by making sure I will always bring one of these. This is just a portable charger, anyone works, but it is definitely necessary to put in your bag at all times. So preparation, that's going to be number one. This is the little slide for it, and I will throw this at the bottom of the deck. Actually, no, this is going on the pulp. Right here at the very top. Preparation. Actually, in like celebration of the new logo and whatnot, I decided to mark up my tape like this. Little FYI. I'm really stoked on it. I don't even care. I'm giddy because I don't see my designs tangible enough. And so headed to number two. That is going to be capture. Let's see, we got this. Capture. And with capture, I think you need to just document more and more and just get anything you can. It doesn't matter if you're going to use it, if you're going to post it, just do it for yourself and no one else. And my past week, I did a lot of shooting, and I surprisingly still threw in some time to, vlog, document. And I didn't think I was going to use all of it, and I definitely didn't. But today, while editing, definitely appreciated the extra footage. You can really never have enough footage. So make sure to capture, guys. Now, I'm just going to throw up the title slide so y'all don't see me walk back and forth. Okay, and headed to number 3 of the Filmmaker Focus poll, we have view. And this one was perspective, and I changed it to view because all of the elements are now verbs, because that indicates that there is an action to do, and changing your view is a very good thing. Viewing something a different way, that's what it's all about, and getting a perspective changed this week is definitely what I got. And that was because I took on way too much work. And it wasn't for the best, price. I definitely was doing it more so for the experience. And I am definitely an advocate of free work. Discounted work I'm very iffy on, because then people want to wait for the discounts. So I really just try to stay away. I'd rather give something for free, or just a good deal in there somehow. But I really would say stay away from discounts. It's only going to make your worth less and less. That's my opinion, my very own opinion. I'm no business consultant or anything like that, but I really don't recommend discounts. I just went on a tangent right there. View. With view, right here, the perspective. I will have to change that. That's the preparation talking right here. The coolest thing about viewing something is you may see something as bad in the moment, but really there's something good that's going to come from that. And while I forgot my batteries at that house I was shooting at, I also realized, I'm shooting at sunset, because it's a west-facing house. You'll have the lighting on the front of the house if you're shooting at sunset if it's a west-facing house. Although I was strictly shooting interiors because they repainted this place. And I thought sunset's the best. And I had to come back the next morning. Sorry, I keep looking at the monitor. I'll try not to. But I kept just beating myself up for not bringing the battery. Now, I'm definitely in this too long to forget a battery, for sure. But whenever I came the morning after, the view is different. The view is better. You see, although it was a west-facing house, in the morning at sunrise, the way the windows in the majority of the rooms, they were casting beautiful, beautiful light. I would show you guys. It'll be in week 38 for my vlog, but the lighting was so much better. And so see the good in something you might see as bad now, because you were just fixated on one idea. I know I was. And that switch is what's needed. I mean, you can see it right here. Always keep that sun up, guys. That's why I have this the way that it is because I see it as a sun rising. Or setting. Hopefully one day I'll be on the West Coast. But that's what I see it as. That's my view. What's yours? I'm going to put that back up. I do apologize for all the folly and ambient noise you are hearing. I am no longer using the lapel microphone because I like to be free. I don't know what that was, but I'm very happy to not have to use a lapel microphone. I'm going to work on getting a shotgun, but that aside, let's continue the show. What we have next on the Filmmaker Focus poll What is it? What is it? Pick a card, any card? No, it's going to be top card. We have create, aka creativity, although, like I said, I'm keeping it verbs. So, with creativity, let me find the slide. Oh, that's captured. Sorry guys, I'm a little rusty. I didn't get to do this last week. Bear with me. So, with create, I'm really going to steal Apple's slogan right here. Think different. Just think different. That's what I was doing with these cards, is I was just trying to come up with something different. And I just used this guy right here, the HP Sprocket. This is the second one. I do recommend it. It's not the best quality. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like, the best thing ever. Sometimes I notice it cuts a little bit weird on your graphics. So bear that in mind. That's why I actually, I don't know if you can pick this up on camera. I gave it a little white outline just because I knew the HP Sprocket was going to kind of cut it off a little bit. So just think different. Like, just because these are meant for pictures and they're also stickers, think about what you can put them on. You can put them on anything. Anything. I know this doesn't look like H2O. That's why I put don't judge based solely on looks. Now you probably can't see that. It's a little bit of lemonade. It's not that good of lemonade. It was some powder lemonade that I got at the hotel. Anyway, create, guys. Think different. Use that creative mind. You know you got it. I'm going to find a cooler way to put these up. You guys will see I got something cooking in the kitchen. So next on the Filmmaker Focus poll, we have process. Now, you might have known this as method before. And with method, it's all about that process, guys. And that's why we're going to stick to process. I know process is kind of a noun, but it works as a verb too, so don't hate me on that. But with process, downsize. Think modular. Think portable. That's why I chose these cards. Because I can do many things with cards. And they're not just fixed on a pole like all these. Honestly, they were pieces of junk. I'm not going to lie. I was hoarding stuff for this pole, and I didn't want to do that anymore. I'm trying to get more minimal. So that's what I was going for. My process has got to get smaller. It's got to get thinner. It's got to get more efficient. As well, I need to continue the method to the madness because my preparation was wrong because I did not follow my process. I used to, no joke, I know this is going to sound crazy, but after every single shoot, I would clean my lenses. Every single time. I would also put it in manual focus. I would put the focus to infinity. Now, make sure it's zoomed in the most. No joke, did this every time for about 3 months. Now, you don't have to be that meticulous about it, but it does teach you the importance of keeping your glass and your camera nice and clean, because I know when I don't, I will take pictures of a house or video, that's worse, but I will shoot and I'll notice a tiny little speck in every single frame. Now, for video, it's almost impossible, but for photos, it's possible, but it's almost not worth it. You are there just, you get the point, you're clicking the same spot. Get your process right. I need to get my process right. I do this Filmmaker Focus poll like to let you guys know what I've kind of struggled with, but mostly I watch these afterwards. I laugh at it because I'm like, oh, I said that really bad. Like, because I'm still kind of learning how to tell stories. I think we all are. But not only that, it's for me. I need to hold myself accountable. I think we all need someone or ourselves to hold us accountable so we can stick to that process. I'm gonna put this up. Alrighty, guys, and ladies. We got ladies, right? Who knows? Next on the list we have innovate. This was innovation, although, like I said, we're going to keep it to verbs. So with innovation, we are talking about new tricks. New tricks. And you need to play. Like I was saying with the HP sprocket, I got it for one purpose. I got it for just starting to label stuff. That's what I wanted to do. And just have stickers. Like for my phone, I made one. Although I innovated and I used what I had available. Now, if you don't have an HP sprocket, I understand if you can't do this. But I made these and I was innovating. And I've been making a lot of different innovations lately. And mostly this guy. I know this looks crazy. This is my lazy rig. It doesn't look lazy by any means, but I have way better cameras, but that is my go-to no matter what. That's what I'm using to document right now. I'm using what I have available and what I'm comfortable with. If you've watched from the beginning, video output low. I do apologize if there's any lag right now, guys. This is 4K footage, although it is downscaled. I can't upload 4K by any means. But innovate, guys. Use what you have available, and that's going to actually bring me to my next point. But I'm going to put this card up real quick, guys. Headed back. Wow, it just feels so much better to have a live stream. I don't know what it is. I don't, for vlogs, I get it. I mean, it's multiple days. But for this show, I don't want to do it any other way but live. I love being on the spot. Okay, guys, and for number 7 we're looking at is support. Support, guys. I hope you like these little icons. I really am low-key obsessed with them. I just love minimal design. I've been doing graphic design for 7-8 years now. But for support, today we are going to talk about treating your clients right. And like I said, I was doing discounts. Not really though. So I did it at a discounted rate because I stayed at resorts. And they actually let me stay there for 2 nights at each resort. And wow, I'll be posting week 37, the vlog. I'm going to start doing my vlogs by the week, actually. Just because I feel like I would rather give you guys amazing content once a week instead of trying to do daily vlogs. I'm going to daily vlog. I'm going to also daily edit, but I am not going to daily post. And I hope you realize that is because I am trying to do quality over quantity. I don't want a bunch of stuff I'm not proud of. Because at the end of the day, why do this if I'm not progressing on my process? So with the support, I also, that house that I shot 2 days ago, she got it repainted. And so I gave her literally half of my price. She's a client I've had for a while, and I want to build that relationship more and more. It's already got the seeds. We've already started growing, but I want it to turn into a big willow tree. I really want her to give me a lot of recommendations, ratings, going and doing that extra mile. Not only did I give her discounted rate, I gave her way more photos than she expected. I gave her more than she could even upload on the MLS because I do real estate. And she appreciates that so kindly, and I know she'll be a reoccurring customer and client, and that's what it's all about, guys. I mean, you really have to support the people who are supporting you, because if you're not giving excellent customer service, nothing else at the end of the day really matters. Because if you have an amazing product and you have terrible customer service, you should kiss your business goodbye, honestly, because customer service is number one. If Best Buy taught me anything, it's that. And that's why people come to us, because we help people. I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna find a way, guys. I don't want you to just keep reading the same title slide over and over. But bear with me, we've only got two left. Two left on the Filmmaker Focus poll. This is week 13. Yeah, lucky number 13. It was actually Friday the 13th last week. That was pretty cool. I shot a wedding. It wasn't like spooky themed or anything. Y'all will see what it is. Yeah, it was a fun one. It was a fun one. I hope you guys had a great Friday the 13th. I know it's not a holiday, but I think that's pretty cool. I need this real quick. I know lemonade's probably not the best thing to drink while you're trying to talk for a while. You know, live streams are like the only... oh, wow. What was that? Live streams are the only acceptable monologues, pretty much. That and a TED Talk. This is not a TED Talk by any means. Don't quote me. So we've got listen. This is definitely an important one. So I'm hoping that you guys are listening to a way better experience this week, and that is because I spent just as much time. Like, everything is more modular. So I spent an hour and a half today. I spent an hour and a half setting up this live stream. Now, granted, it used to take me about 3 hours. I'm glad I'm past those days because I would want to rearrange everything. But now I'm starting to get the set right. I'm starting to get the lighting right. But now it's just getting so technical, especially trying to add on another mic. It took me just as long to hook up this mic. But I want better audio for you guys, and I'm only going to try to increase audio right now. I'm not buying any extra gear for this live stream. I mean, stickers. This was maybe $5. $5 to have this custom deck. Also, printing 18 different stickers. Side note, takes a while on this guy. So I hope you have an hour if you plan on making like multiple stickers. It's something quick if you want to make constant designs, but really I think it's worth the time to just buy a bunch of stickers if you want one design. But listen, I do need to change that again. That says sound. But for audio, I think audio is half of video. Half of video. I mean, I don't think it is. I know I know that. Excuse me. Better out than in, right? I know that audio is half of video, and it's just as important. People will forgive. Okay, maybe not 240, but a 480 standard definition video if the audio is phenomenal. But if it's 4K or even 8K and it sounds like a tin can, people will click off any day. That's how it is. Our ears interpret stuff. I don't know why that is, actually. Our ears kind of like make the connection faster than our eyes, even though light is faster. I'm going to look into that. But make sure your audio is as good as it can be. Now, when documenting, and I did use this does have good audio because I have it plugged in. And I finally am getting to the point that it's starting to work every time. But I occasionally was using underwater rigs and like this GoPro session, and I don't plug up a mic to this, so there is a couple times I just talk straight to it. It's not the best audio, but getting to that story is what matters more than anything else. So if you need to add that little bit of talking scene, I know you could reshoot it. That is an option as well. You know, I'm problem solving as I do this filmmaker focus. You know, I'm getting focused. But story is more important than anything else. So make sure you get whatever you need to, but pay attention to audio. Make sure that's on the top. Well, somewhere on the top. I know it's on the bottom this week. I'm going to go over there. And then we're going to hop on to the last part of the filmmaker focus on week 13. Are you ready, guys? We're going to get a drum roll. Yeah, I know that was super anticlimactic. I mean, if you've seen the prior episodes, you kind of know what this last one's going to be. It's going to be lighting. Good old light. So I didn't use lighting because lighting is a noun. I know I keep going back to these verbs. But action. Action is super important. That's what red stands for me. I always kind of color code my stuff in blue, yellow, red, and red is action. That's why it's at the very end. Gotta get that action in there. So with lighting, simplicity is key. Now I thought about giving you guys a three light setup today, and I didn't even do that. I did two. We got this guy right here. This beautiful LED panel. Just kidding. That thing was, no joke, $30. Get one of those. They're great. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not even going to link that. But just get an LED panel. They're great because a lot less electricity. But two, get one that's also bicolor. Bicolor, because I wanted it warm because what I have right here, my Aperture 120D, that's definitely on the opposite spectrum of affordable lighting. But with this Aperture 120D, I have it super close to me. Now, it's kind of giving me a little bit of a dramatic shadow. It's not as dramatic as it could be, and that's because we only have two lights, but since this light right here is blasting onto a paler surface, it's actually giving me some bounce lighting too. And then as well for this background, I really want to walk over there. Here, I'm going to say it before I walk over there, and then I'm going to say it again. So it's working as an edge light. It's really hard to tell from this close, but as I walk back there, you're going to see the back of my hair. It's called hair light, edge light. There's multiple terms, but not only is it lighting up the edge and the hair, it's also lighting up the set as well. So try to be more simple. You don't need more lights. You just need to use your lights more effective. Be innovative, improvise. So I'm going to show you what the real effect of this light can do. As you can see, whenever you're further away, I'm talking louder. I hope it's not peaking. I don't see any peaking, but whenever you're in a dark environment and you only have one light, put the light behind them, because it's taking me out of the background. It's taking me out, so I'm not blended in. And then as well, I'm using it to just give this subtle amount of light. I don't want back there lit. Excuse me. I don't want back there lit as much as I'm lit right here, because I am the main focus. That's a little bit of detail. Honestly, I even considered blocking it out, but I thought it added a little bit more character. Plus, I just like having that arm just stick out like that. It's pretty cool, in my opinion. So simplicity is key. I'm going to throw this. I'm going to let you guys see this. It's at the very bottom. I think my lighting is gotten phenomenally. We're not going to use that word. You know, whenever you learn a new word, I'm not saying I just learned that word, but whenever you learn a new word and you don't really know how to use it yet, anybody else feel that way? Like, I always try to throw on new dictionary words. But anyway, I progressively have seen my lighting get better, so that's why it's at the bottom of the list today. Now, in conclusion, the direction for the filmmaker focus is going to be not only here at the main station, which I call 636 Studios, it's going to go portable. That's the direction I have for the Filmmaker Focus. Ideally, I want to start, even in my vlogs, handing out cards and even saying, pick a card, any card, and then give people, or get people's insights on why they're focused on whatever the card they chose. So I just see this being a very modular and fun setup. So that's what I have for the Filmmaker Focus. This was episode 13. Well, I guess it was technically 15. I had those very prior videos. But this is week 13 of the Filmmaker Focus. I'm your host, Carsonis from Creationist. Make sure to surround yourself with ideas that inspire. I will see you guys next Tuesday. Somewhere in between 6 and 8 is what I'm shooting for. Now, I really like to fine-tune that, but as I continue my process, I will do so. You guys take care and stay shooting.